All right, let's get right into it. You know how for the longest time, AI video has felt kind of like a slot machine? You just pull the lever, cross your fingers, and hope you get something good. Well, it looks like that's all about to change. Google's new Veo 3.1 is here, and it's giving creators the one thing we've all been desperate for, a steering wheel. And this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head for anyone trying to build an audience. Channels don't scale on luck. They scale on purpose, on reliable, repeatable choices. And let's be honest, until now, AI video has been almost entirely about luck.
Which brings us to what is really the heart of the matter, AI video's luck problem. There's been this massive gap between those mind-blowing viral demos we all see on social media and what an actual editor on a deadline really needs to get the job done.
And this captures that frustration perfectly. On one hand, you've got the jaw-dropping demos that go viral for a day. But on the other hand, you have the reality for us creators, spending hours, maybe even days, just to get one lucky shot, and then having to completely rebuild your edit around it. It just kills your momentum.
But the new headline, the real game changer with all of this, is one word: control. We're finally shifting away from a creative lottery and into a dependable, predictable workflow, all thanks to Veo 3.1 and its interface, which is called Flow. I mean, that's really the best way to think about it. Google just gave AI video a steering wheel. You're no longer just a passenger, hoping you end up somewhere cool. Nope, you're in the driver's seat now. You get to decide where you're going.
So, how does it all work? Well, the entire philosophy is built around this idea of alignment. Basically, sound and picture are bundled together inside a set of controls, that's Flow, and these controls are actually designed to match how we editors think and work. It means you get to steer the result instead of just, rolling the dice over and over again. So how do you steer? It really boils down to four key things. You can steer with reference images, you can compose your shots using specific frames, you can extend your clips with real intention, and you can polish everything with precise lighting controls. This is what turns a cool tech demo into a tool you can actually count on, week after week. Okay, so let's break this down into an editor's new toolkit. I want to walk through the specific features that solve the real, nitty-gritty production problems we all face every day. All right, first up, how do you create a consistent look for your brand and do it fast, without spending all day just tweaking prompts and hoping for the best? The solution here is a super clever feature called Ingredients to Video. It's so simple, but it's really powerful. You just feed it up to 3 reference images. Think your brand's color palette, maybe a specific subject, a certain texture. Flow then just blends them all together into a beautiful, coherent shot. And get this, Veo automatically pairs it with matching ambient audio. Just like that, you have instant, on-brand B-roll. Okay, next challenge. How do you connect 2 totally different shots in a way that feels intentional and smooth, not just like a random, jarring cut? This is where frames to video comes in, and this is a real game changer for storytelling. You literally set your starting frame and your ending frame. Then you just describe the camera's journey. You want a slow push-in, a dramatic pan, you just tell it, and Veo builds that entire move for you. You are designing the transition, not just hoping for it. And this is why that level of control matters so much, because the viewer senses intention, which is another way of saying they sense a human behind the choices. Your edits feel authored, they feel professional, not like a random collage. And trust me, that makes a huge difference in how long people watch. Oh man, here's one literally every single creator has run into. What do you do when you have the perfect shot, but it's just a couple seconds too short to cover your voiceover? We've all been there, right? Well, you don't have to do that awkward loop or cutaway anymore. Scene Extension solves this problem beautifully. It literally takes the last second of your clip and just grows it, perfectly preserving the look, the rhythm, and even the ambient sound. It's such an elegant way to buy yourself just enough time to land a point. And finally, to really sell it, you get detailed lighting, shadow, and even object insert controls. This is how you fix the #1 giveaway of AI video, that weird mismatched lighting. Now you can actually integrate these generated shots right next to your main footage, your A-roll, and they'll look like they belong there. So we've gone through the features. Now let's talk about putting them all together into a real, actual workflow. I'm talking about actionable plays that you could literally go and use tonight. Okay. Here's playbook #1, the 5-minute branded opener. Step 1, pick 3 images that just scream your channel's identity. Step 2,
Run ingredients to video to get a nice 10-second shot. Step 3, tune the lighting so it perfectly matches your main camera footage. And step 4, save those settings as a preset. And boom, you've got a consistent, professional opener for every single video. Done.
And that's just the beginning. You can use this to design slick chapter transitions that carry momentum forward. You can extend your B-roll to cover even your longest, most detailed explanations. You can tell product stories by inserting objects right into a scene. Or you can build quick, punchy micro-montages for your trailers and shorts. It's a full-on creative toolkit.
Okay, so with all these new tools popping up, the big question becomes, which one should you actually be using? It's all about choosing the right tool for the right job.
So let's put the key players head-to-head. When you look at Control with its frames, lighting, and object tools, Veo 3.1 is just way out in front. Native audio that actually matches the motion? Right now, it's the only one that does it right out of the box. And because of all that control, your edit speed is just going to be way higher because you're doing way fewer rerolls. This is built for creators on a deadline. So here's a simple rule of thumb for when to use which tool. If your goal is to generate a single, continuous, super photorealistic shot that's longer than a minute, Sora is still the benchmark to keep an eye on. But if what you need are publish-ready intros, transitions, and on-brand B-roll for the video you're editing this week, Veo 3.1 with Flow is absolutely the fastest and most controllable way to get it done. At the end of the day, we have to remember this. Tools don't tell stories, people do. That's always been true, and it always will be. But what's changing, what's so exciting right now, is that when the tools finally give people real, meaningful control, the stories just get so much sharper.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. This isn't just another piece of technology. This is a steering wheel for your ideas. So now that you have it, what story are you going to build first?